made any content in over 10 days. And with good reason. Let me explain. 10 days ago, I tore the trapezius muscle off my back. And if you've never done that, it's seriously unpleasant. Let me fill you in on the details so you don't have to. It's the big triangular muscle on my right shoulder that kind of attaches to your shoulder blade, to your spine, and it's incredibly painful. You can't get comfy with it, you feel sick. In fact, having a torn trapezius is about as useful as having a chisel made of crisps. Shoots and giggles tour guides. China. So the fallout from this is I've just finished 4 times a day, 60 milligrams of codeine a pop. I'm not going to lie, I had to, because the first 3 days on that, things were getting a little bit slippery. I'm not normally a pill guy, I don't do painkillers and stuff like that, but with this particular injury, the doctor was like, do you want some pain management? And I was like, give me it all. So finished that. I'm not allowed to lift anything heavier than a tin of beans. So we're wandering about today with the smallest camera that I have, which is my EM5 Mark I, the original, the OG. And I've got a 12-40 f2.8 Pro, Hold Faithful. And we have the family visiting from the Czech Republic, and they wanted to go to Liverpool. So Liverpool it is, and a bit of street photography. Say street photography, let's watch some kids try and kill themselves on a bridge. Now for me personally, Liverpool is an easy one. I love it here, but also it gives a nice bit of reflection on, do you need the latest and greatest, most expensive cameras going? This one, Olympus EM5, was released when my boy was born, so 16 years ago. Feels good to get out and stretch its legs. I did wonder about it previously, just a little admission, but I bought a couple of new batteries, these shiesty ones you get off Amazon. That seems to have fixed it, so looking forward to getting out and stretching its legs. And I bought the 9mm fisheye out just for a bit of fun, see what we can do with that. Let's get some shots in the back. One of the issues we're having is it's 27 degrees today. Now me being the olive-skinned person you see before you, I do Nosferatu travelling. I live in the shadows or I burn at sight of sunlight. Hell, I get sunburned on my fridge too fast. So apologies if I'm underexposed this video. I think one of the things we're going to go for today is playing with the shadows in the buildings. I've never been very good at that, so let's have some practice. So yeah, this isn't a guide to Liverpool. I'm not the person to do that. I've not done enough research, and there's other folks who do it better. This is just Tim shooting street pictures. As I said, it's my first kind of clear day off painkillers. And I've just not felt the urge to do anything up until now. I did think with a week off work, I'd be processing the film off the Bronica and sorting my library out and sorting my catalogue out and polishing my lenses up, and nothing. I've just been flat out. This is the first day I felt like picking up a camera, and I'll tell you what, it feels good to be back out. Look at this city. And I promise, if you're a foreign viewer looking at this, I promise this is England, this is the UK. We've been blessed with unbelievable heat. We're at 27 degrees so far. It was 32 yesterday where I was. Like I say, I'm not used to this, but enough yap. Let's get into the city and get some street photography done. I am singeing with every second in this sun. I need to find some shadows. Honestly, walking around Liverpool, if you had said to me, a city with like really cool architecture, Liverpool would not have been at the top of my list. Well, I'll tell you what, it's up there now. That opinion's clearly wrong. Look at these buildings. Right, heading into the city now. Intentionally avoiding the whole Beatles topic because I'm sure it's been done to death for Liverpool. Like I said, just trying to get some decent street shots, play with the light, interesting people, not mocking anybody, it's just interesting characters I see on the way around. I gotta admit, it's a weird one. Stepping back into trying to be creative after having 10 days on your backside doing now. It's like, I can only liken it to going to the gym. You've got to stay with it, otherwise it takes a period of readjustment to get into it. Don't get me wrong, got beautiful weather and a beautiful city to shoot in. I'm just struggling a bit with it. We're going to persevere. It shouldn't be difficult. It's such a colourful, multicultural city. This should be easy. Come on, let's have a go. Cross in there. That might work quite well with a nice shadow in the middle of it. I like the way the angles converge and you get the shadows crossing, bang, like that. In the middle of a zebra crossing, if I could wait for one more maybe interesting person to cross, give me an interesting shadow, I think that'll work out quite well. Then moving on. Another one here, just a dude sat with his head in his hands, edge of a car park, interesting light, nice angles. That's in the bag. Oh, the irony. I'll have that as well. Little playful angles and playful light. Banging, lovely, lovely. The mojo's starting to come back. It's coming slowly. Right, making my way more in towards the city centre now. I'm a bit reluctant to because I've just found a straight incomplete shade. So I'm going to play and shoot with this a little bit more, this light here first. It's quite interesting. Boom, moving on. Time for a coffee before we crack on. Got a good few pickies in the bag. Try and get a few more. Right, we've ordered one coffee that's far too hot to drink and hold the thoughts on the batteries as well. I've just had to swap one out. I've took about 40 pictures and it's died, but I'm happy it's just working. So, EM5 Mark 1 as well. The thing I love about it, I can operate it all one-handed. So I can shoot with video camera one hand and then take my stills with the other hand without taking a hand off the camera. It's ideal. There's not many other cameras I can do that with. Even the power switch is on the correct side. Anyway, I'm going to burn my mouth and crack on. Said it before, say it again. Today is not about kind of technical, artistic excellence. Today is just about being in the moment and getting that street shot. And I don't know if you feel the same as me. I kind of reach a limit in the day when I'm doing stuff like this where I get tired. And I think I've hit it. So I'm just going to put the fisheye on, get a couple more fun snapshots, call it a day. Cool little tip if you've got the fisheye lens as well. If you move that switch on the front layer to infinity, and just set up for kind of a, let me show you, like a ballpark exposure, plus minus 3 on the back, whatever, you can literally just shoot from the hip. You don't even have to aim it usually. Point and squeeze, if you will. It's a good one in the bag. It must be a Liverpool panther, that one. Well, ambushed, folks. I hope you've enjoyed a walk and a trot and a shoot around Liverpool. I'm going to head back and have a couple of pints in this sun. Thank you ever so much. See you on the next one.